Hi guys, welcome to another episode of the Talking Joe podcast. How have we been? Right, this is probably what episode? Can't tell this. I'm not keeping tracks anymore. Now, how have you been? How's life been lifing for the last couple of days, couple of weeks? Something I'm finding very interesting, right? The idea behind the fact that we are not enjoying life as we used to in time past. I don't know, but the days are so short. There's not much time and we are so busy. In fact, I was thinking about it. I remember being a child and having opportunity to enjoy my hobbies. Now I don't even know that I have hobbies, more or less enjoy something. I'm just saying. Right? But if I do have a list of hobbies, one of my list of hobbies then playing indoor games. And I think I have a few indoor games, a few that make me happy. Obviously, what? Because everybody loves what? Whoever does not love playing what? I don't know. Oh, and by the way, I want to learn how to play poker. So that's whole game with the cards and I call raise 10,000. I've seen a lot of it in movies. I want to actually learn how to play it. So if you know how to play it, please. If you don't mind teaching me, I don't mind learning. Also, I'm not very good at chess. Yes, don't laugh. Please. But the games I am good at, I'm quite good at them. Now, one of my favorite games is the game of Ludo. Now, as soon as I said Ludo, my friend is probably laughing because this is flashing back memories for her. But please, let people say what they want to say. Ludo is probably one of my favorite indoor games. Games in general. I used to be a sportish person when I was younger. I could run and stuff, but now life is life, which is exactly the point I've been trying to make, right? Life is just lifing so fast. I don't even get it, but I digress. Ludo, what else? Scrabble, please. Now, I saw a tweet by someone. In fact, I think I made a screenshot of the tweet. The person said, Ludo taught me that the game is not about winning, but it's about making sure your opponent doesn't win. And you know that, when somebody says something deep, I did that right. But I just wondered about it for a while. It made so much sense. When you are playing the game of Ludo, the real goal is not about winning. It's about making sure your opponent doesn't win. And the game has never been described so succinctly put like that, than that way. That's just it. So I said my friend is laughing because apparently I have played against my friend, I think 4 times, and I have lost all 4 times. Now for somebody who is quite very good, I somehow just don't know. Now for somebody who is very good at the game, I have lost against this person 4 times. And when I say I'm very good, because I have played other people and I win very easily, it doesn't mean that this person is better than me. It just means that there are a lot of factors that I cannot mention. Yes, you can indicate that it is pride, but that's your business. I was saying. But one of the things I noted, in fact, I remember now playing Ludo in Ibadan. So where I work towards the end of the term at NYC. During my time 7, playing Ludo with students was one of the ways we used to have fun. There was this child. This boy was probably, 11? Now, we were 3 adults and we would leave one space for one child. So would play whoever the last person gets out, so that person could get in. But the 3 of our adults of us somehow managed to stay, right? And then the children will keep going, circling around. But then there was this child, thinking about it now, his name was Buchi. Buchi was so good at this game. He probably is among the few children who I have seen play Ludo in the last few years. And I'm trying my best to teach as many children around me as possible who understands that line so well. Because I remember watching him then and I'm always wondering, how does a child play with the mind of an adult? So the way an inexperienced person would count when they play the game of Ludo, Buchi doesn't count that way. He sees the moves, he knows what to count. The moves you don't expect him to count, you hope he doesn't count. He counts those moves and I was always wondering. I'm thinking about it. We played at least for maybe 2-3 weeks towards the end of the term. We're playing every day. And he was always our favorite. When we found out that he was good, we weren't bothering to call any other child. We would just, hey, get me Buchi from just this one. And he would play and play and play and play. And I remember there was one time, 2 lessons had finished, it was remaining the 2 of us. and I think I was close to losing. He had maybe one seed, one whatever it's called, outside. Going around the lanes back into the house. If you know how the game of Ludo works. I had one outside and I had one inside. And I changed the approach from trying to finish to trying to kill him. I eventually won, by the way, but that's not the point. I don't want to boast. But when I saw that tweet and thinking about it now, it makes so much sense that Ludo is a game that gives some people the wrong idea of life. I know, yes, talking to you, what are you extrapolating again? Just stick with me. There is a sense in which we carry a Ludo mindset to life that if I cannot win, or I should stop focusing on me being able to win and ensuring others don't win. I think in the English language, the idiomatic expression for that is called a dog in the manger. I think so. Yeah. It's the entire idea that a person cannot enjoy something, or a person no longer enjoys something, and so they stop others from enjoying it. Very weird mindset, right? In fact, I think of just being around kids makes this very weird experience. I remember punishing a child for breaking a rule, and as soon as I punished him, he was the only one who was caught. He reported every other person who participated and said, I'm not the only one who will be punished anyways. Obviously, everyone was punished, right? But I found it interesting and I found it a bit worrisome. A person who has that type of mindset is a bit scary to me. This is what I mean. Life has a way of ensuring that the rules are not fair at any single point. Sometimes the rules are fair, sometimes the rules are not fair. And honestly, the times where the rules are fair and the rules are not fair, the gap is a bit wide. So what we have sometimes is we have a large dichotomy between when the rules are fair and when the rules are not fair, that they almost will never meet. There's never a perfect point in time where it seems like life is dealing fair chances to every single person at every time. But then I just wonder, how is it that you can get to a point where you are no longer concerned about your winning, but you are hoping every other person doesn't win? Now I know it's difficult to understand and say, oh, but then I don't do it. I am not trying to point a finger. I'm just thinking about, have you ever been in a position where you couldn't get something and you did not like and did not genuinely celebrate the persons who got it? Just think about it for a minute. Maybe you're trying for an opportunity, you didn't get it. Then you discover that your friends didn't also get it. And your mind eased up because after all, if I lost and my friends lost, we're all fine. I imagine it's like that thing we used to do in school, university days, where you check a result and you see that you failed the course. Speaking of which, there was a course I once failed and I wasn't even worried when I found out some of my friends failed the course. Now, it's not like, so I wasn't happy, but I was not worried when I heard I failed the course. I was not even extra worried when I knew my friends failed the course because from the exam we already knew. But I'm just reminded of the times where you see skits or you see comedy talks about when somebody says they failed something and then they were angry, but when they saw everybody failed it, they became happy. Or that thing where we do, there's no light in your house, then you check there's light in other person's house, so you become angry. But if you check that you don't have light in your house, for international audience, there are times where you do not have electricity supplying your house. A lot of issues are responsible for that, right? But like when there's no light in your house, then you check and discover that your neighbors don't have, you become calmer. Your mind is okay, alright. It's a general problem. The average Nigerian gets what that means. But I'm just thinking about it. Have you not become a dog in the manger like this? Because dogs don't lie in mangers. They don't need it. But rather than allow the manger be used for its actual purpose, you could stay there. I know this statement is quite idiomatic, so why am I stretching it? Well, I'm just thinking about every single time where you did not get something and then your comfort was that everybody didn't get it. I'm believing you have not been like that, but I'm thinking about the people who have, and I'm thinking about the people that have those type of people as friends, or as those type of people as their corners, in their corners, or as their support system. Hey, I didn't qualify for this. Oh, it's fine, I didn't qualify that. We'll be fine. Nah. Because how then do I test the genuinity of your heart? How then do I test the genuineness of your heart if you cannot lose while I win? I know that life is not a constant game of battles about who is winning and who is losing, because sometimes we both can win. But how then do I really know that you are for me if you cannot lose while I win, or if I cannot lose while you win? Can I look you in the face and still cheer and root and support and be loud and be proud and go down for you? Do you have those type of friends? I say this because sometimes we do not really know who we keep around. I know that I am a very big proponent of the keep those fake friends talk away from me, but keep those fake friends talk away from me does not mean I should deny the reality that there are fake friends. True, they really are. You will see them, you will meet them. My prayer is that you will not be them. A person who can't support you simply because they want to support you, not for any other reason. Not that they are trying to make off of you, they are not trying to scam off of you, they are not trying to use your popularity, they are not trying to, ride on the wings that you are making in your career or pathway. They are not trying to just do anything stupid. They are simply in your corner because your corner exists, whether you win or you lose. And that if it's an opportunity between the two of you, and they can accept that you won and not be bitter, are we them? Are we those type of individuals? Or has the Ludo mindset infiltrated our minds so much that we see every single thing as an opportunity to extend who can be better? We turn it into a battle of rivals, what two friends should peacefully collaborate on and accept that, one person has to get it now, even if another person doesn't get it. Do we say secretly in our hearts, but I thought I deserved it better when our friends get the job instead of us? Truth is, at some point, your friends need you to just be the person who cheers for them. And sometimes, you need your friends to be the persons who cheer for you. But if your friendship is built on the fact that one person has to see the other person as a rival, more than just as a fan and a follower and a supporter, that's what has screwed us into this mess that we are in, the Ludo mindset. I don't know. I think I brought this conversation to make you reevaluate what your ideal friendship should be. The Ludo mindset is a mindset that is good only in the game, a terrible mindset in life. Don't be a Ludo player in real life. Be a Ludo player only in the game. What's like, come your way on the next episode. It's Talking Joe. Bye.